In last video, we created a free Salesforce account. In today's video, we'll talk about that Salesforce instance overview. So this is the Salesforce instance, and in this Salesforce instance, we don't know that what to do, where to navigate, and all those stuff. So this is how the Salesforce instance looks like that. So let's first see what all options available in the Salesforce. So first, you can see the top we have a Salesforce icon. Then here we have a search. Here we can directly search anything. Here we have any favorite list. We have marked any kind of favorite for any record or anything. Now we have a plus icon where we can create new event, new call, new email, new contact, new task. Now here we have guidance center. This is the help icon, and here if you click that, it have a setup which you can set up your Salesforce instance or service setup. Here you have a notification sign, so any kind of notification which is for you, it will be shown here. And this is the your icon or profile icon. In this profile icon, you can log out, you can do the settings, you can change that display density from comfy to compact, and you can switch to that classic view and add username. So this is how the Salesforce top level. And then here we have an app launcher. If you click that, you can switch between app from one app to the another app. So this is the current application name. And then here there are different tabs available, and each tabs, if you click that, there will be a record or list of record. You can select that. So this is how the Salesforce looks like. Now come to this portion that how or why we should use the Salesforce, or as a Salesforce why we need that. So basically Salesforce, let's say that you are running a sales team, right? In the sales teams you want to track multiple things like to whom, what product you are selling, to who is selling, which kind of these things. All these things need to be tracked. For that, we use the Salesforce. Now, if I click that app launcher here, you can see various application is there. What is that app? Kind of a, let's say that app is nothing but a software or which purpose I am using. So let's say that Salesforce by default providing various apps. Like you buy a phone, and once you buy the phone have some pre-install application, right? So similarly, Salesforce, when you create a free instance, Salesforce given you the some pre-install application. So if I click that view all, you can see Salesforce providing some of the pre-install application, and these are the pre-install application. So like service, marketing, community, Salesforce chatter, content, sales console, service console, sales, lightning users app. So these are the pre-install application Salesforce provided. And if I select any of this application, maybe so once you buy the mobile and if you open any of this pre-install application, the pre-install application have a various features. Those features you can use. Similarly, when I select the sales application which is pre-installed by Salesforce, that once I click that, there are various tabs. So these are we call the tabs. Tabs is nothing but different kind of table. So you go to the opportunity and select that call all opportunity, and you will be able to see all the records. So these are the records basically, or the entry you can say. So this application is created, or the data you can see the recent view, and if I select that all lead, all open lead, these are the record is present. So these data are provided by the Salesforce team, because when we created a Salesforce, they provided some pre-installed, we can say the software pre-installed data for our practice purpose. So these are the pre-installed data. Now, let's say for example, you come, your team give you a requirement like build a application for home loan, right? I'm going to take an example, home loan, and from that I'll go further. So let's say that your team is asking to create a home loan application. Not they don't want to use this all this pre-installed application that is provided by Salesforce. In that case, we can create even our own application. So these are the pre-installed application, and we called that pre-install application, we called that standard application. So standard application means what? The standard application means the application that is provided by Salesforce itself. So we don't customize or we don't do anything. So these all we call the standard application. So Salesforce have provided two kind of things. One is the standard application, standard object, standard. So standard means that whatever object or whatever things Salesforce provided by themselves, that we call the standard. And then based on our requirement, let's say that our customer came up and then they say that I don't need this application, I need that another application called home loan, or I need another kind of data, right? That we based on that we created ourselves, that we call the custom. So we are going to build, or we are going to discuss all this custom, how we can customize this Salesforce. Because let's say this is your this URL, or this URL going to be used for your company ABC, and they don't need all these sales opportunity, all these things, or maybe they need these but they need little customization. They don't need all these tabs, instead of they need few other tabs, few other fields. In that case, what we do, we can customize that. So whatever is Salesforce providing, that is the standard things, and then whatever we are going to customize based on our customer requirement, because we are the software developer, right? Customer will come to us and they say that no, I don't need this after name, I need the email address, I don't need company. So that the customer requirement we need to modify as a developer, we need to modify and give them, or as admin we need to modify and give them that based on better user experience, that we will customize. And once we customize that, we call that is custom. So we are deriving from standard to custom. So whatever was the standard thing, we are going to start modifying and build our own custom thing. So that's how we can use the Salesforce at that moment. In the next session, we'll talk about how we can create the application, and we'll talk about that further. So that's it for today. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section. Thank you very much. Have a great day.